here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the Baylor Bears and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
One of the most beautiful backdrops in all of college sports, LaVell Edwards Stadium with the mountains shining behind it. Many say it is one of the most beautiful fields you'll ever play on. 63,000 strong, the Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Trying to quiet this crowd, DJ Lagway. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Martin. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Right side, it's Bachmeier. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Maybe some room here. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On first down from their own 22. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun on third down, Lagway. He's going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bears will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Gives it. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Cougars. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Man, what a rough start for this quarterback. Already thrown one interception, threw another ball in harm's way. They got to find a way to settle him down a little bit, maybe give him some easier throws because his decision...
Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Chunked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Got an alley. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. They've made third down defensive key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Being chased. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Swings it out to his running back. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Left side, it's Lyons. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Straight ahead, it's Martin. Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They're going to ride this running back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. The snap sets up the throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Bears sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things.
Okay, Holly.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out wide left, it's Freeman. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Lagway. They're all over him. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway. Because you said it, David, he was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Finds his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. Left side, it's Phillips. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the counter. Hard running there. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Out wide left, it's Nakua. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got him downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush right in his face. Just got rid of that one.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, Coach Sitake told me at the half, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific, great ball security, and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Out wide right, it's Bachmeier. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Churns into the pile. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
BYU has this offense clicking. Hits inside, it's Martin. He's got the first down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Martin. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougar! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line to a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Rush is on. They get to him as he throws. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Lagway wants to throw. Right side, it's Turner. Turning it on. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. The Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. DJ Lagway to throw again. And he gets rid of it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Lagway to pass. Left side is Turner. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And then you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice...
Down and incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Trying to establish the run. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Returns. Bunch formation for these receivers. Throwing Lagway. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Lagway. He wants it all. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Throwing again, here's DJ Lagway. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Bears in the hurry-up. Lagway makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Baylor! Getting set for the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the back.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Livingston. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! Gets it into the end zone. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Moving out to the right. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Miller. At the 45, on his way. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Drops back on 1st down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
2nd and long here. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's open on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game